everyone, Mango7will here. How we doing today? It's new update time, and this is potentially very big update for me. Nothing gameplay wise that I'm super excited about, but in terms of organization, in terms of my hoarding, I am so stoked for this. I'm also kind of sad because it means a lot of wasted orbs that I've wasted pretty badly in the past, but it is what it is. But this is hopefully the hoarding patch to end all hoarding patches for me. I'm really excited. I want to talk about a couple things about it too. First off, let's go right down the list of changes we're going to be getting. The first one I saw, and I was so stoked when I originally saw this one. I saw relay defense maps and I read replay defense maps, so I thought for sure they were adding a replay thing, so we were able to replay how people lost to us on defense, which would be so exciting for me. I love seeing people get wrecked by my teams. It's like my favorite thing in the world. So I'm kind of sad that's not what it is. Instead, we're getting relay defense maps, which is a little different. I feel like they're kind of like rival domains, but slightly different. I'm not entirely sure, like I don't fully understand it. They don't do the best job at explaining it, but it basically says we defend a bunch of maps with a bunch of different units. It also goes to show here that rival domains may not be available or will not be available while relay defense maps are active, which is something to really consider if you're an HM farmer, because this is taking away rival domains for whenever they are active. So 2 weeks they will be gone. Your HM farming, and you'll back to Navarre and back to Robin, whatever you like to farm with. So plan your HM farming ahead of time in 2 week periods, just as a heads up there. We also have weapon refinery updates, and these are 3 I'm not the most excited for. We've got Cherche here, who I think already has like 3 really good builds already. Like she's got obviously she's got the Brave Axe, she's got Slaying Axe, I think works really well on her too. Same with Hammer, works really well, so she's got a ton of good options already. I think Cherche's Hammer is going to have to be very good to kind of be better than those, but I do like that she's getting in it. I really would have preferred something like Ala or something like who else is there? Narcian. I'm thinking these two because they're bonus units right now. They're the first thing that came to mind, but I really felt like the refines we're getting should coincide with whatever the arena bonus units are at the time. That would just make more sense to me. And I'm so bored of the emerald weapons, the ruby weapons. They just don't do their thing anymore. The color triangle doesn't matter. We have Odin's Grimoire, which is really exciting for the people who love Odin. He definitely needs some love, and I know there's a lot of people who really like using him. Not sure what these are going to be yet. Odin's is going to have to be really good to make him like a solid contender. And then we have Ragnarok here on base Celica. I like the idea of this, but not sure how much she needs it. Obviously her weapon isn't the greatest, but she's pretty good as it is. Mine is minus attack or minus speed, so I don't think I'm going to be refining mine unless I get a better IV one. But now we come to the mother load here. This is what I've been waiting for. I've got somewhere near 1100 barrack space, and I'm capped as well, so this is going to really help me out. And I have a lot of questions about this. I don't fully understand how it works. Well, I think I understand, but I don't know for sure until it's out. We can go through here. This is basically, I guess I'll explain it instead of just reading it off. From what I understand, it's a way to send people home, basically, and turn them into a combat manual. In this combat manual, you'll be able to sacrifice them for skill inheritance. You'll be able to merge them. You'll be able to do all the things except for use them in combat. So for example, if you have a bunch of Hanadas, you could just turn them into combat manuals, and then whenever you want Fury, you can pull them from the combat manual tab. You'll just never be able to use your Hanada, and outside of even this Hanada, who's going to use them anyway. So there's that really helps people for that. But the one question I have here, and it's just because the translation is very poor here. I just want to read the right word. You'll be able to use Enhance on combat manuals. You'll be able to use Enhance even if the hero is level 1. So I think this is just really bad translation. Like, I think that's Unlock Potential instead of Enhance is the right word for that. So what I think this is saying is if you send your Narcian, for example, to be a combat manual at 2-star, you'll be able to unlock potential all the way up to 5-star if you wanted to, of course, with the feathers and all the costs and everything from combat manual, and then get the merges in. Because this is my biggest question here, is whether or not you're able to do that. And if you are, I'm so happy. Like, it's the best feature that's been added for a long time for me, because I have so many things. I'm a hoarder. There's a lot of hoarders in this game. I have so many things I want to put into storage that I won't touch, but I might touch sometime in the future. And like really good examples of this are, where is he? Let's go to Narcian. Where's our boy Narcian, which is one of my possible merge options for this time. One of them is Narcian. And depending on if that means you can unlock potential, which I do think it is, I could send all 3 of these Narcians into combat manual and 4 more at 2 and 3-star. And then leave 1 out. So I'll leave my 1 level 40 out because that one's the one I'm going to be merging into. And then whenever I decide if I want to merge them in, I can unlock potential through combat manuals and then merge them into Narcian, which is just awesome. Like, honestly, if this is the case and I can upgrade them through all the combat manual stages without having to worry about promoting them first and then putting them into combat manuals, I'm gonna be down to like 400 ally space instantly once this is out. Like, I'm for sure gonna be in there and sending so many people there. It's gonna feel so good not to have to always expand. Like, I am so excited for this. The other reason that this may or may not be a really good thing is the ability to award merges, to award skill inheritance, to award stuff like that through in-game means without summoning for them. So what I mean by that is somebody like, where's a good example here? Where's a good example? Let's find the best example. Do we have the best example? We do, right? There we go. So let's find basically the best example here. This new mode allows IS, I don't know if they will do it, but it is a possibility, to award something like a combat manual of Hector through a game mode or through a reward or through, more importantly, arena rankings or something similar to that, and will allow you to get this encounter without actually getting Hector. So you'd be able to get the fodder, but you would not be able to use them, and that's amazing. This is a really good way to be able to use things like arena medals. It's also a pretty good way to be able to use something like Faye's Crown or the Grand Summoner Crown there. If we can see it here, to be able to purchase like 1 Grand Summoner Crown, Great Summoner, you might be able to purchase a 4-star, and 5 you might be able to purchase a 5-star, and you won't be able to use these in combat, but you will get the fodder. This is an example of what could possibly happen. The other thing is, you could get tokens to purchase stuff. So there might be an in-game shop you can go to that has all of the things you can purchase, and they all have corresponding things. And if we complete Tempest Trial, we get 1 catalog token or something like that. And that could purchase a GHB, a BHB, a Tempest Trial merge or something similar to that. So there's so many options with this, and I'm just like, so many ideas in my head right now. It's just flowing and flowing and flowing, and I'm sure you guys have the same thing here. But this is such great potential. Like, I am so excited for this. This is one of the first big changes in a long time, and I think this means a lot for the game. It's nothing immediate, like it's no gameplay, it's nothing like that, but just the amount of frustration this saves, assuming it works like I hope it does, and the amount of possibilities that it can add for people struggling to get skill inheritance is just through the moon. So yeah, that's about all I wanted to talk about today. I know I went a long time in this subject, but it's just such a big idea for me and such an exciting mode, and I really hope they clarify it in the future, because I really want to be able to unlock potential here. And if I can unlock potential through this, I'm gonna have a blast. Like, I am so excited. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe as always, and I will see you all later, probably in a couple hours now. I'm gonna start streaming right after this is done. I'm gonna be going into what is it, tier 21 arena on the main. I think we're gonna plan out the team, And then afterwards, we're going to be playing Path of Radiance, which I'm so excited to keep doing. So feel free to join us there on Twitch. I would love to talk to more of you there. So have a great day, and I will see you all later. Bye, everybody.